Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko ārai pānga. Ārai pānga means mouth guard. Ārai pānga, mouth guard. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko kai mā takitaki. Kai mā takitaki means spectator. Kai mā takitaki, spectator. Kai mā takitaki. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko kakari. Kakari means scrum. Kakari, scrum. Okay whānau, here's a little phrase for our supporters. Kaua e pāhi, whana. Don't pass it, kick it. Kaua e pāhi, whana. Don't pass it, kick it. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko maka hohipera. Maka hohipera means hospital pass. Maka hohipera, hospital pass. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko maka whakamua. Maka whakamua means forward pass. Maka whakamua, forward pass. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko maka. Maka means pass. Maka, pass. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko paitaha. Paitaha means sideline. Paitaha, sideline. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko pai few. Pai few means sin bin. Pai few, sin bin. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko piro few. Piro few means penalty try. Piro few, penalty try. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko piro. Piro means try. Piro, try. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko rutu. Rutu means tackle. Rutu, tackle. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko taka whakamua. Taka whakamua means knock on. Taka whakamua, knock on. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko tūhapa. Tūhapa means offside. Tūhapa, offside. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko wāwhara. Wāwhara means injury time. Wāwhara, injury time. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko wainganui pū. Wainganui pū means halfway. Wainganui pū, halfway. Wainganui pū. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko whanataka. Whanataka means dropkick. Whanataka, dropkick. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko whana whakau. Whana whakau means conversion. Whana whakau, conversion. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko whana few. Whana few means penalty kick. Whana few, penalty kick. Whana few. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko kai wawao. Kai wawao means referee. Kai wawao, referee.
E te ato tohungia mātou, e te kaiti tohungia mātou. E tō mātou matui tarangi kia tapu tau ingoa, kia tau mai tau rangatiratanga kia me te tau e pai ai ki runga i te whenua ki rita no ki tō te rangi. Ho mai kia mātou ai nei he taro mo mātou mo tēnei rā. Muru o mātou, hara me mātou, hoki e muri nei o te unga harana kia mātou. Aua hoki mātou e kawea kia whakawaia, engari whakaoringia mātou i te kino. Nau hoki te rangatiratanga, te kaha me te kroria, a ke tonu atu. Āmene. Nā ko taupiri te maunga, ko waikato te aua, ko pōta tau te whero te tangata. Waikato tani wharau, he piko, he taniwha. Ko areka hānara tōku haona kaha, ko ke mureti tōku o ko horoi, ko ngā rua wāhia tōku Turangawaewae. Tuia ko te rangi e tui honei, tuia ki te papa e takoto nei. Tuia te papa e takoto nei, tuia ki te rangi e tui honei. Tuia ko te taura here tangata, tuia ki ngā maunga whakahi, ki ngā wakui ora, ki ngā puna, ki ngā roto, ki ngā moana, kei tēnā whārua, puta no i te motu, puta atu rā ki te ao whānui tonu, nau mai, rau mai, e te iwi ki tēnei papahotanga o tātou, ki tēnei te whenua i wāhia i ngā rua, e te ngaire, ara ko ngā rua wāhia i tēnei ki o ngā rangi. E whakanui ana i tēnei o ngā kaupapa nui whakaharahara, ara te whakataitai o ngā kapariki o Waikato 2020. Ana kei ngā rua wāhia tātou i tēnei o ngā wā, e whakapāho atu nei ki a koutou katoa, nā te pūtea tautoko a te māngai pāho, me Waikato tainui. No reira me pewhia kore ai, e mihia ngera o ngā kai tautoko, ngā ringa rehe, i a hei ai tātou ki te papāho atu ki a koutou i tēnei ki o ngā rangi. Ka mutu, ki aku ruruhi, ki aku koro heke koutou, ki aku iti, ki aku rahi, ki aku whakatike tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou katoa. Nā, ko te reo irirangi o tainui tēnei, me te waimarie nui, ki te mahi e nei mahi e tēnei rangi, ki te tai mai ki konei ki Patterson Park, ki te titiro, ki te whakapāho atu ki a koutou katoa ngā ahuatanga o ngā kēmu e rua kei mua i te arawaro. Ara ko te whiringa whaiti tēnei ngā kapa toko whā, i eke ki ngā taumata tike i roto i tēnei o ngā tau, ana i tēnei rangi, ara ko te kapa Tigers tēnā, ko te kapa o Turangawaewae tēnā i roto i ngā kēmu e rua, ana ka mutu ko tēnā o ngā kapa no roto mai o Rāhui Pōkeka Atani Wharau. Heo e tiwi ko Pātara Berma tēnei, te tehi o Mōkai i roto i te rangi nei, ana kei oku taha koe nei tāne pūro tūnei, ko tae mai ki te pāpāhoa no hoki ki tōku nā taha, i tēnei ki o ngā rangi tuatahi ake ki tōku taha maui, ki a koe te prata tēnā whakamohio mai ki te iwi, if you can, introduce yourself e hoa, no whia mai koe, where you come from and who of course you are.
Tēnā koe Pātara, tēnā koe te whānau, nau mai, ko JD taku ingoa, tararua te maunga, ruamahanga te awa, nā te kahanunu te iwi, kia ora boys.
Kia ora. Tēnā tātou te whānau, ko te whirowhiro te tangata, ko taupiri te maunga, ko Waikato te awa, ko Ngāti Koroki, ko Ngāti Mahutanga Hapu, ko Turangawaewae, me te ao Mārahi ngā marae, ko tāne te koe tōku ingoa.
Ka tira tātou e te kāna mihi ki a koe Pātara mō kōrero. I a koe taku i tō tātou kareke tēnei ahi ai, nei ka mihi ake. Ko ai tēnei, ko taupiri te maunga ko Waikato te awa, ko Ngāti Korokui, ko Ngāti Noho, ko Ngāti Hene, Ngāti Whawhākea, ko Hapu. I whānau mai au i kirikiri roa, he pai te tiutaki, pai te kite, pai te taumai ki konei, ko e taku ingoa, ko Willie Beasley. Nei ka mihi ake.
Ngā mihi kia kōrua tahi a koutou, kei o kuhua. Me te mōhio anō hoki he rā nui whakahirihira tēnei, ki tō koutou iwi a Ngāti Koroki kahukura i te rangi nei. Ka tūwhera ngā tatau o ngā whare o te papakainga ki reira i tēnei ki o ngā rangi. No reira Ngāti Koroki kahukura, tēnā ronga koutou. I tēnei wā, we're going to do a bit of an overview of this season thus far. I'm going to throw this over to John Devonshire, JD, and of course you can catch him live on the Radio Tainui Airways, 8 to 5 every single weekend, alongside Heremaya Sampson on Hakiri Hakinakina Sports Show, 8 to 10 a.m. Saturday mornings. Make sure you tune on in, my brother.
Yeah, thank you, Pātara. I love this part of the season, whānau. This is the playoff time. This is what you begin training in January for, or even before Christmas. And today signals the start of the playoffs for 2020. It's been a hell of a year and a different sort of a season for a number of reasons. But it's about the football and the 80 minutes in the middle today. And we have our top four. And here at Patterson Park, and before we get underway, just a big mihi to the Turangawaewae Club, Sweetie, Tina and your team, the way that the ground's presented, the way that it's laid out, and also, as Pātara mentioned, our sponsors, to be able to bring this to you in your home whare, so whānau, so don't change the dial, put the kettle on, open the bottle if it is a bottle of Inuwai, but yeah, hey, welcome nau mai, and we're looking forward to the first game at 1 o'clock, and we're going to go to the teams, and yes, we've stepped it up again. We're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
Better than ever.
So, this is take two. And, hey, great news, Pātara, during the week that was secured funding for the next 3 weekends. That's
absolutely
fantastic. That's outstanding. So, Trina Koreheki and the team, Jason Aki, take a bow. But, hey, we're going to go to the team. So, when we get the kick-off, we're ready to go. And we're going to go to our Manawhiri first. Will, you have the Tigers team 1 to 17 there, my brother?
Well, 1 to something, mate. All these numbers are all over the place. But hey, I have a name and I have a list in front of me. Number 1, Vaughan Kalsanai. Number 18, down in number 18, Anitelia Utuai. 3, Hizzy or Horizon Albert. Number 4, one of the older statesmen. Actually, he's got 10 down here. Namu Puru. One of the young fellas in the team. In at 5, Eric Taulu. Tiopera Suti in 6. Curtis Kinney in 7. Isaac Howell in 8. Andre Roberts playing there in hooker and dummy half role. We're in number 4, but I believe played at number 10, Ritane Wallace. 11, Nikora Hape. 12, Billy Lola Pialu. And on the back, Man of Steel, Simon Beale. Sitting in at 14, Dane Randall. 15, Moss Mosea Cook. 16, Ashley Timpson. And 17, Aaron Judd.
Thanks very much for that. And yeah, a lot of experience here. Some of those names, Vaughan Kelsenoi, Namu Pru. But hey, the Hokainga, wearing his colours, proudly sitting right here amongst us. No more, there's no Tani Takuya, number 17, is there? Didn't sneak in. He's lucky to get a job. He was off the list, he told me before the game, Whānau. So he's here at security. Okay, so he's got 1 to 17, my man.
Yeah, I need to team more Turangawaewae. Number 1, Te Aotearoa Armstrong Need. Number 2, Turangawaewae Te Wiata. Number 3, Callum Gardner. Number 4, Oblix Tafa. Number 5, Terry McCarthy. Number 6, Te Rangakihi Simon. Number 7, Arnold Paiko. Number 8, Joshua Cowan. Number 9, Kimiora Brody Tikoe. 10, Kaan Rutene. 11, Tupuna Huna. 12, Mikaere Morgan. 13, Hori Kopu. Number 14, Matt Kara. 15, Kimo Tata. 16, Jelani Potopi Tikoi. And 17, Khan Joseph.
Awesome, thank you, boys. The referee for the first game is Jack Epehau doing the middle, and a couple of very prominent Waikato Rugby League names doing the line. One, Rusty Deacon, and the other one, Matthew Watene. So a couple of real solid names of a great whakapapa to Waikato Rugby League. Tani, in the Turangawaewae side, as the teams make their way out onto the field, who are some of those young players we've got to watch for in the Turangawaewae side?
Probably the number 4 out there in the middle, Oblix Tafa. Got another one in there, number 6, Te Rangakihi Simon. Hori Kopu in the loose forward there. He could be any colour these days, but it's an nephew in there, number 13. And the fullback, Tal Turoa.
That's good. I thought you were going to name the team there, but that's fine. And Will, you've got a lot of experience in there, like we mentioned.
A lot of experience. You've got V-Man Vaughan, at the back there, great comms. Youngest fellow in the team at number 4, Namu Puru. Simon Beale, they'll lead, and Ashley Timpson, they'll lead the team around. But I'm liking young Curtis Kinney. He comes from great stock, old Curtis, nephew to Mark Koro. So he brings his trade there, and also, I know he's coming off the bench, but Aaron Judd brings a bit of experience, and he tells me he's still got a few more years left in him.
Good stuff. Hey, a little bit of homework. These teams have met twice during the season, and the W's gone to Tigers on both occasions, so they'd probably have to start slight favourites. But hey, big ups to the two coaches too, Marky Weimer, Tani. He's been around. Next player, put him back in.
Yep,
Mark Weimer and his team.
Yep, he's done well over the last couple of seasons, bringing all these young fellas together and guiding them through, with the help of the likes of Joshua Cowan. And the help there as well. But yeah, it's a young team. So.
Yeah, good stuff. And Will, for Tigers, I think he was imported. Big Dave McMeekin, talent identification officer and manager for the New Zealand Rugby League. And I hope he gets out of Hamilton.
He comes from Tauranga every Tuesday and Saturday for, he does have a role to play in the New Zealand Rugby League. But I remember when Big Dave came here, he came straight down to our junior games, and he said, I want to help. And then he goes, where are your men? So he chucked on a Tigers jersey and haven't been anywhere since. So we're quite lucky that they have him. He is an import from Great Britain, where his brother plays over there for Castleford.
Castleford, Mike.
Yeah, Mikey. Yeah. So, we're lucky to have people like Maki Boy, Waima and Davey involved, giving back to the clubs.
Hey, Patara, we can see through identification of their kakahu,
Yes.
of who they're supporting. You and I are the neutral in this one.
Yes, we are.
Which way you going, brother?
Well, I think Turangawaewae's got all the momentum at the moment, but they're going to have to be able to handle the pressure. I'm thinking with Tigers right now, they've got a lot of experience there, a lot of players who have been in this predicament before, time in and time out, and likes of Simon Beale that you talked about earlier, Namu. So that experience might be able to show a little bit, and I think Turangawaewa's lucky that they've still got Tupuna out there as well as Josh Cowan to be able to steer these young fellas around as well. So I'm picking it's going to be a very close game. I'm sitting on the fence, as you can tell by what I'm saying right now.
Oh, you
but
get splinters sitting on the fence.
yeah.
I'm pleased to see things haven't changed much from the last broadcast. But it looks like we're observing a minute's silence, whānau. I'm not quite sure. Any of the brothers aware of who's passed away here?
I'm taking a guess here, but one of our life members, George King, passed away this week. Koutou rā ko te whānau King. Nei ka mihi ake o te tira o Waikato. Waikato Whutupōro Riki e mihi ana ki o koutou. Kia koe te hautupua e te rangatira i George Moimaira. Ko koe tērā e whakatinana i ngā kaupapa katoa mo tō mātou tira Tigers. Hui anō, nei ka mihi ake ki o koutou. Ko George tēnei, ko te karaua, ko te tupuna tānia Kenyon Paul. Epitomised everything that Hamilton City Tigers is and still strive to be. So, oki rā e te pāpā e hori, e George. Definitely a legend in his own right.
There you go, whānau
So-
nā Namu.
So
Thank
JD,
you for that, Willie.
you could see Namu holding on to the number 9 jersey, and that number 9 jersey was sponsored by the King whānau. This year we took a bit of different approach to our sponsorship. We whānau sponsored jerseys, and number 9 there was sponsored by the King whānau, George, Ani King. Yeah, Ani. So Ani's dad. And like I said, Paul's grandfather, Patsy's Kenyon's mum, and also George's daughter. So
We'll just give us a little bit of a connection, because I know your grandfather was a staunch Turangawaewae man. You were in a Tigers jersey. Are you okay?
staunch. Yes. Well, unfortunately, my grandfather didn't have enough room on his truck. He only brought my cousins Robbie, Honky, and the rest of the under 30s to Turangawaewae. If I needed to get out here to Turangawaewae, I had to run. But I ran to Enderley Park instead, where I found my grandfather's brother, Uncle Tom Randall. But I've been there ever since.
Kapai will. Yeah, and Pop, he was a great character of the game. But it's Turangawaewae that have kicked off, and they're going to play from the high school end to town. So Tigers will play with a slight breeze behind them, and whānau sit back and enjoy the game, just as get it right out there nice and early, that if it is a draw at the conclusion of full time, when it's a draw to everyone, quoting one Barney Wharekura, it'll be a extra time. But there's a break down the far left-hand side here, and it's the Tigers' second row, and he's made the 20, so early yards here for...
Nā kukiasi for Nick, Nikora Hape, right down the sideline here. Great pass by our big boy in the number 8 there as we head out to the far right. Long pass here to the young fella, Namu Puru, as Dre said, the back left. Onto Ritani. Ritani just settling it down there in the middle of the paddock. As Andre Roberts starts to direct players around.
good signs for Tigers at this moment as well. Kaore mataku ana ki te whiu, i te poro, mai te tehitaha ki te tehitaha. Nā kau ki te tātou, I pai anō tā rātou a kōkiri whakamua I tēnā o ngā haerenga.
Yes, so it'll be a tap restart from the 20-minute mark for Turangawaewae. A little bit of a Adam Reynolds type chip in behind there from Curtis Kenny went a bit deep, and now Turangawaewae looking to ruck the ball out from their 20.
Yeah, we sort of got under the pump there early on.
Yes,
so fell asleep on the blind side here. But yeah, you're going to have to weather the storm, the boys.
Yes, still early days as you mentioned there.
Something out, boys, you would have been into that, Tani up front.
Yeah, it starts up there, up front.
Yes,
Lay the platform.
There's some experience right there with, of course, Josh running the ball there, taking it just past the 40-metre line.
10 metres into the Tigers half now, and it's Turangawaewae with a chip. TK Simon putting a chip. Is it looking going too far? 2 bounces, the flag goes up, and yeah, good set, good opening set. They were under the pump, they had to weather the storm. Tigers doing their trademark Tiger Cool Willie from sideline to sideline, and good luck.
Both teams, first sets each, both settling sets. They'll probably do that a couple more times before they start throwing the ball too wide and getting a little bit too expensive with their football. But it's just testing times. That's what this is. I remember Raz going through a couple of these testing stages in his life. It's not a good. It's not a good period, but it has to be done. It's just a set, it has to be done. You've got to put the effort in first before you can go wide.
Exactly right. You've got to earn the right to go wide and play up at the footy, but yeah, it's... isn't Simon Beale great to see him out there leading, mate? He was here back in the 70s, wasn't he?
Absolute legend.
He's a legend, absolutely. He came from Ngāti Parawa. I think he hooked up, in one of our Waikato Tainui Wahine, and he'd never been home.
No.
Let you go anyway, don't they? There's,
we actually believe that he belongs here now. Oh, unfortunately, good tackle there. Ball lost by Eric Charlie. Eric's just come back from a long stint on the sideline through injury from the Nines. People in Facebook land might have seen some of that. There was no malice in that back then. It's all brotherhood. We play the game of football, but there was a good break and great defence from Turangawaewae.
Tika hoki ana I maka whakamua te pōro. Ana, ina ene, ko Turangawaewae. Whanga atu ana I tō rātau ake hauru o te papanei. Ana te ahone ki te haere, ki te taha maui I te niwa.
Probably fair to say Tigers are enjoying a little bit more territorial advantage early on, Tane, and they're stretching the blue and gold defence, but they're turning up at the moment, especially down this left-hand side. They're asking the question.
Yep. Well, our right side defence is sort of falling apart early on. Hopefully they fix that up.
Tika tā, ngari hara I te mea pia e puta ana te hina wana o I te neua te wanga rāna I roto I a rātau. E tū pakari tonu ana te rāra?
E rangatahi tonu.
Ko te whakaaro o te rangatahi tira. E a mai he weri te āwhani. E nare a tōna wā, a te community pia. Ko tau tira a wanga, ko tau tira a mai. Weri, e ka tāko I te tāko.
There's not a lot of panic happening out there.
Yeah, just like you say, they're sitting down, but it looks like both teams have turned up to play, and that's what I like. And TJ Simon takes the ball line, beautiful hole there, puts the ball through, and if he'd got that away, it could have been all on for the blue and golds, and out of dummy half, and they're about 10 out. Their first time in the Tigers 20, what are they going to come up with? One off the ruck, it's pretty original.
A bit of a wasted tackle there. Need to set
15
a lot
now,
of
here
Play
we go.
just going to the
Comes
middle.
back to Joshua Cowan, he won't kick, he passes.
Back
TJ,
left.
little chip.
Well, I'm surprised Big Josh he actually passed. I thought he was going to hit that gap, put on a bit of a left side step and head under the post.
Gee, I thought it was going to be a chip and chase.
He's a bit too strong there. Well, it's 0-0 to everyone, whānau. right now.
E pai tiki te ia nāmu e tohu haere ana ki ngā rangatai o te tira taika. So one of our older statesmen, Nāmu, signaling out to everybody, you know, be here, be there, do this, do that. And he's still standing with his hand on his hips.
Koe te mahi o te kaitātaki ne, ngā ringa ki hona hawhai. E wai ko hoki mai ki tēnei taha maui, ara te taha matau o Turangawaewae, pēnā ki tāu e kōrero ne tāne. Ai haa wanga pia ki tēnei taha.
Right. I don't know if it's nerves or just the slipping off tackles on the side here. Hopefully they'll wake up soon before Tigers exploit that again.
JD, this right side seems to be having some problems defensively. What would you do to fix that up?
Yeah, well, you've got to look at your second row pairing, your second row and your half, maybe shift the 7 out and bring the centre in. I see the 7's defending one in from the wing, so yeah, the second row's got to have some cover, put your loose forward out there, but a little chip in behind, and that's really enough to make. Even the taste ain't that great, but the Turangawaewae fullback, I think he might have been a chance to catch that, Patara.
I'll try.
Yeah, looking down the side here, boys, probably one of the fittest and most famous water boys I've ever seen in the land, old Terry Corporal. Husband to quite a influential guy himself, but he's down here to supporting. He plays at the #1 side himself, but he's down here supporting the boys, and that's what we do. As a wider league partner, come and talk to what we can be. Well, I thought Tanya was actually put down on as team boy.
Well, yes, sir.
Well, take it easy. Like I said,
I was waiting for my fat white there, but you know.
Told me before the game, it might be
Mr.
cup of tea.
List,
Might be cup of tea, keke.
it's coming, boys. I think the top game, I'll run away and be the team.
Well done.
Yeah, a little bit of a turnover there, not getting to completion there from the blue and golds is pretty much on halfway, maybe 3 or 4 metres inside the Tigers' half. They'll have a head and feed, and yes, it's a bit to and fro. Early days, but Tigers look dangerous when they're moving the football along the line, especially after the Zero Tola. He's a very class player. Unfortunately, the demise of Hokanui has seen him shift clubs, and he's a very talented player. And like you say, we're coming back from a horrific injury. But a very talented player. So they go into the line, they bring the ball out, and another whole running here.
Again, this right side defensively. Engari mo tēnā, tērā pia kuia ko te makatu te kaipapa ahoi. There's a commentator's curse right there. Just when I mentioned, of course, that the right side defensive edge wasn't doing too well. They managed to push Tigers over the sideline. Taika te poro I tēnei wā, Turangawaewae aroha mai.
Yeah, no, big, solid wing and centre combination.
Hizzy Albert, Horizon Albert.
Oh, gee, he ran a bit better than his whanaunga hero.
I don't think that whanaunga runs at all.
Oh, yeah, just his nose.
Yeah, just his nose.
Mai te wāhino hoki te kihini.
Yeah, so, first tackle, not good. They shifted the ball, but this penalty count,
Yeah, not what you want to do straight out of
from first tackle off
from
scrum,
the first tackle. You just that's a piggyback. Probably a coach's nightmare as well.
Ai ko tērā te tuarua o ngā hāmene pērā, nā te ringa e whiu ana ki te rangi, ki te rai o te tangata. Ana ko Turangawaewae no, kei a rātou te pōro, me te tūmanako ia, of course, ball security, they showed a bit of ill discipline in the earlier set. Hoping, of course, to complete this one.
Yeah, exactly, and it's the captain, Allblack's Tapa, that carries me. He was a great junior too. He obviously went to Australia and applied his trade, and he's come back, and good to see him out there, but just running some good shape, and Josh Cowan, putting up a nice ball, so enjoying a bit of field position here, Turangawaewae. They've got a bit of go forward, and Tigers trying to slow the ball down. It's Josh again, and he's got a habit of breaking that first line, hasn't he, Tony?
Yeah, he's good at it. He's got good timing on the ball.
He's doing the numbers.
He's got a good offload too, old Foggy, bro. Josh, he knows when to pass and when not to, and that comes down to experience. But a couple of little short offloads here. He's gotten his team a bit further down into the closer to the Tigers try line, their own try line actually. So, you know, that's that experience.
Kelson back and run the ball up, given his forwards a rest. Man, he's been a great contributor to the Kaupapa football too, old forward. And mate, I think he's probably one of the better guys. 30 out of 30 or
Yeah,
something.
32, I think.
Yeah, but
Couple of.
always to tip him about, 30 out of 30 kicks and 5 missed tackles.
But you're right, though. You know,
he's a great guy.
He had to do some clutch moments with his kicking, and he didn't disappoint most of the time. So he definitely experienced kicker. It's good to see him out there as well, still jamming around with the boys, as you said earlier.
No, man, Simon, a lot of experience there, man, in his spine. So another turnover there. So just probably a little bit of concentration lacking from the Tiger boys the last 2 times in position. You've got to get to those completions, suck up the energy of your opposition, but it'll be Turangawaewae to feed the scrum, and they're coming down the short side. The centre man beats the 6 with Eve and puts another step on. It doesn't get past Ronnie at the back, or Kelson and shift the ball to the left. Bit of vision. Got to go early. Yeah, second. Look at the numbers out there, boys.
Yeah, they're difficult to overlap there.
TJ needs to get in there and take control and get a quick play of the ball. Comes out to he goes himself.
Right, the ground too. Pai te rā oma.
And that's the first try.
Oh,
We picked it.
Pai, he piro. He piro.
Yeah.
Aki a Turangawaewae.
You picked that one up, Mr. Blue and Gold. Was it Anaru?
There was TJ, Keith Simon.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. He's a good 5'8". He didn't need to pass it. He had 3 outside him and took the gap and put a step on. He's a strong boy. I remember him coming through the grades. He's another one with some of that royal blood, those bloodlines of
Yes,
those
Mahanga.
Simons.
Mai o
Big strong boy too. I remember he was at St John's.
Turangawaewae.
Yeah. So they're going to play from in front. Yes. Would it be fair to say, slightly against the runner play?
Oh, definitely. I'm actually, gobsmacked at that. Grateful in Kaupapa Turangawaewae, but we had many opportunities down this left side. No concentration on what needed to happen next. I think the boys are just looking too far ahead. I think they just need to take the tackle, reset, and go again. So we've lost the ball 3 times only on this left side.
You've got to build that pressure. You did right what you said earlier on there. You've got to earn the right to go forward and get momentum, get field position, and they want to do it yesterday. So, Turangawaewae, 4-0. Whānau.
Nei, he whana piro, e whai mai nei. Kei ake te kaute, te tauranga ki te ono, ki te kore. Nā ka riro i aia tēnei whana piro. Ka matu nau mai, e te iwi ki tēnei papahotanga o tātou, mai i a Patterson Park, a Ngārua Wāhia. Rā te whana piro i pai. Ono ki te kore i tēnei wā e te iwi. Now, for all of those of you that are watching on our Facebook page, make sure you jot in the old comments where you are, where you're watching from, and if you can hashtag that with Tainui Live as well, that'll be absolutely fantastic, so we know where you're watching from, and we can do a mihi to you and to your whānau, no matter where you're watching from throughout the world. Nō reira, kia kaha tātou ki te tautoko i te kaupapa. Heoi, ko tēnei te whiringa whā iti e wainganui i te kapa tuatoru me te kapa tuawhā, o tēnei te whakataitai tuarua o ngā pakeke i roto i a Waikato. Nā ko Hamilton City Tigers me Turangawaewae.
Yes, Tigers to restart from half. It goes deep down to the try scorer, TK, and yes, you got it. It's that. And Whagamo Josh Cowan breaks the first tackle.
Me te hamene anō hoki pai tērā. Kaore kore e huruo ana koutou ngā kai tautoko o Turangawaewae i tēnā ahuatanga.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Willie. Referee Jackie about saying shoulder and then pointing to the shoulder.
Yeah, Josh ain't 6 foot or anything, but
exactly,
the defender, Mo, he's just got to come down a little bit more. Josh is a strong player. He'll get up all day, every day.
Yeah, that's right, and he's done a few of those himself. So All Blacks halfway from the tap restart. They're just coming up to the halfway line now, and it's Turangawaewae in possession on the back of their 4-pointer. So 5 metres in, tied up there by Simon Beale and dummy half coming right. Then, yeah, they just put a spring in their step, got a little bit of confidence now. Tane, the Turangawaewae team starting to get a bit of go forward.
They're waking up a bit.
E tika, a te piro pia I pērā, eh? Oh, me te piro anō, te tere hoki o tērā o tangata laiti.
Dead. No try, dead, fellas, yeah.
Ka roha anō hoki.
Waimaria Tigers.
Waimaria katoa Tigers I tērā. Kaore pia te kaiwa wau I kona. Tērā pia he pai te pakanga tērā, Captain's Challenge pia.
Nā te pōtiri o te kaiwa wau.
Tika.
Taki rā Jack. Engari ma te pai o ana karu. Pui ana karu. Ki te mai te halfway line nei.
Let's go to the wide shot and have a look if he was in front because, mate, he looked like he was running away from the police. He was that fast.
I'm sure.
Is he really that fast? Is he that fast or bit of that? Is he really that fast?
Oh, hey, look, Joshy got there just as you told me.
Lead, boys, lead.
O pai tēnā maka ki te parira, ki te parira e omana ki te tahai nā nei. O pai, a tāhua tērā oma. Tigers back on it, just a switch of play again, JD.
Exactly, and we've pinpointed it, boys. This left-hand edge, they're going to have to tidy up. I'll probably look at even the 7 in Turangawaewae, which is struggling to hold them out wide. So they're 10 out from the line. The ball comes right, comes to Kenny, out to big Simon Beale. Running wide, looks like a quick ball at Kelsanai, a catch and pass. It's the old Namu Puru up and down on the same spot. And,
me tērā, Rutsu, kaha no atu nei.
All Blacks tougher.
Oh, he's having a blinder, isn't he?
10 out. This is their opportunity. Second row here.
So what we do here, spin it back to the left there, JD?
Oh, definitely a punt to the big 3 out here. There's a kick in behind.
Oh, waist kick there too. Oh, hang on, they got it back.
It's a recount. That's back to 1. Curtis Kenny. Step, and he's going to
Look
go
at the tupa tū, oi gari, tēnā, Rutsu! Toi tēnā, Tane?
Young Awi.
Ka pai Awi.
Kelsanai and the
Josh.
experienced player. There was no stopping him 4 metres out, boys, and yeah, a bit of fortuitous, the kick coming through and a bit of pinball wizard, and comes and finds him back in recount, and yeah, Tigers looking to level up, and it's the experienced Karaua from the back, Vaughan Kelsanai, Te Arawa, and you know,
Oh, well, see, there was, apart from the halves there, JD, that was actually highly influenced by some of the senior stalwarts in our team with Namu on the far right side. Over here with Simon Beale and then finishing off with V-Man with Vaughan Kelsanai.
There's a good shot on Namu though, mate. There's a good shot from the Turangawaewae
Well,
defence.
the thing I like about that hit, JD, is that see it in a lot of people's eyes, people like Namu, Simon and Vaughan are quite legends in our sport. These young fellas don't know who they are. They're just a fellow with a football, and I've got to do what I've got to do.
Different colour jersey on it, exactly right.
Absolutely,
Different colour jersey.
not fazed by the mystique or the legend of the person, right? Yes.
You know, hau tipu I te huini, pira I Namu, and you know, they've got a different colour jersey on today, so I just need to get you on the ground.
Is this Curtis Kenny? Number 7?
No, it's a young Tiopera.
Tiopera, yeah, I just see the numbers. Obviously, they didn't go to the Wanang and did any your courses fully because they forgot to put the right number on the right fella.
Well, hopefully that doesn't go on to the score. The official...
Karu I that is Curtis Kenny.
Oh, ka pai, I thought so. Well done to Wananga Aotearoa. Yeah, Pangaroga classes. Yeah, 1-2-6.
1-2-6.
So yeah, so it's a level up, 6-all after a well-taken try there. Bit fortuitous there from City Tigers, but we're back to 6-all to everyone.
6-all to everyone. Whānau.
If you're listening, Barney.
Ngā mihi ki ngā kaitautoko a pūtea nei te māngai pāho Waikato taimi. Nā koutou tēnei kēmu. Ia hei ai, ko te iwi ki te mātakitaki mai o rātou kāinga, i rātou nohoa nei te ohiti tuarua i tēnei mateuru tātou korona. Koutou, kei tāmaki mo koutou e mātakitaki mai ana e tuku ana ngā mihi aroha kia koutou. E noho tonu ne, I raro I tō hiti, rua ira rima, he wai kei Patterson Park tātou I tēnei wā Turangawaewae, Hamilton City Tigers, pēnā tā JD kōrero, 6-all to everyone.
Tana, you've been brought up here since before you were born. The wind, does it play a factor here at Patterson Park? I think Tigers and for the main game, is it going to be a factor? Is the breeze?
Not really.
Is it southerly coming in?
Yeah, sort of don't really mind the wind for us. In the second half, as long as we're coming back towards the club, it's always been our strength.
Absolutely, I can definitely say that's something that we hope for every game that we play for at Davies Park. Right, we'd always wanted to bring it back to the home crowd come second half. It might be something that us brother clubs do with each other. You know, we have our little tikanga and our kawa that we try and adhere to, especially when we get a home game.
Yep.
Definitely right. He just overkicked it there. Did the Tigers kicker, on the 15th final, and that was in the car park. So come back 10 metres inside. They're going to defend now, just over the halfway, and maybe an opportunity for Turangawaewae to get down to the try line there. So it's all Brooks Tafa. He's doing it all. It's a handover with the 15th final. So
Tāwhara koia pia te tino o ngā kaitākaro o Turangawaewae I tēnei wā. Wouldn't you say though, JD, he's been having an outstanding game, probably the best in the park at the moment?
Yeah, exactly. And Big Khan Rutini hitting the ball up, gets up, quick play the ball, coming back down to left, and it's Joshy Cowan again going to the line. That's the third. A little bit of numbers on the left. I think the right-hand side from Tigers is needs to adjust because they're getting caught out all the time, and All Tafa hits a lovely hole with a man outside him. So, yeah, what are we about the fourth tackle, and they come at the TK Simon. The ball, another good hole run there from.
What a ball by Josh.
Held it up nicely.
Yeah, they're getting it away. Coming back to the left, good hands. A little chip in behind, but well done, the big fella.
Right.
Is that Namu there?
Yes, Namu.
Right.
Going down on the ball.
We're in team playing out in the centres. Wow.
Yeah.
O koe tara tūranga tūturu nei nera, ko tēnā. Me te mahara no hoki I ai rangatahi ana ka tahirau mita te tere o tana oma. I ngā wā katoa me tūpato koe I tēnā hotanga ona. Engari ko kuraua haere a era waiwai I ai anei. Ana ka waiho ma te hiri ka pōpea e āki ana mahi I te rangi nei. Ana ko hoki mai a Tigers ki tēnei taha matau o te rārangi wawao o Turangawaewae e raru tonu ana I tēnei wā.
Well, ko pika mai ki runga I te whapatākoro nei a Ashley Timpson. Ko puta ki te whakatā a Nikora Hape, a Tita Hito Reira, Ashley Timpson on the field I tēnei wā.
Ai tāhua nei, makere mai te pōro, nā I pā mai ki ngā ringa o kao I Hāmenetia.
Yeah, no, he reversed it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure there. I hope there was no allegations of biting.
Oh, yes, indeed. Followed by a groin injury, which I think was just something...
Or crush a tackle. But it's Joshua Cowan, that man, Joshua Cowan again. He's leading the hit-up count here as they look to come to the left. A couple of changes being made by the blue and golds.
You may be fooled by the stockiness of Josh Cowan, but he's showing not only a lot of leadership and experience, but obviously a lot of fitness. He's doing a lot of work out there, Tani.
Yeah. Gets through a lot of work, Joshy.
Quick play the ball out to the left here. He's in the play again.
Mindset,
There's one bounce. The kick, All Blacks has got there. No, on dead.
Kaharawa te rā whana.
Just maybe overplayed it or too much weight on that kick, like you said. Patara. So Tigers off the hook, 6-all whānau here at Patterson Park. Coming up after this game is the direct path to the final for both Turangawaewae and Tani Whanau. Getting the one underway at 3 o'clock, but here in this do or die elimination, it's 6-all, and Yeah, very, very even.
Nā kia mahara mai koutou mātaki ana I te kāinga a ko tatane, ka tae mai te rongo, mai tēnā atu o ngā kēmu e tākorohia ana I te rangi nei Wainganui, I a Ngāruwa Waihia Panthers me College Old Boys. Engari ka hoki atu tātou ki tēnei kēmu I aene, Turangawaewae, ko hoki mai me te pōro, I hāmenetia a Tigers, anō e te iwi, ka hatia Turangawaewae tēnei wā.
Well, I think there was just a little bit because they were frustrated. They turned the ball over again, and Willie's identified their completion rate is not looking good. And the 11, I think it was the young fella Hape, turned it over on the third tackle. And at 38, you can't afford to do that because it's put the blue and gold straight back on attack.
I think me tū tonu ngā mātou kraua, I think our stewards need to stand up and take a little bit of a bit of leadership and lead from the front and let these young fellas, you know, I'm looking at them, they look a little bit frazzled, to be honest, these young fellas. I'm not too sure whether they've played up in this type of football before, up in this arena, but if our stewards can get up there and just lead and let the young fellas feel their way into the game, because we've done a few things wrong, simple mistakes, and we can't let Turangawaewae back. We can't give that the opportunity to progress on, or else, you know, we'll never see the end of daylight, really.
You got to make it hard for yourself. You're exactly right, Will, and it was Namu Puru from the scrum that takes the first settle, and now they're looking to just to ruck it out, get a little bit of field position, hopefully get to a completion, a good kick, and you know, they're back in the game, because it's coming up to the 30-minute mark, and hello, he's Tigers bench.
Oho mai pia ngā taika I te rataha o te whira kei aku Itika Kurahi. Yes, of course, we're hoping to bring you, of course, the results of our other semi-final that's happening today up at Bristol's Park. And as that comes through, we'll make sure to let you all know. And don't forget, wherever you're watching around the world, make sure to comment in on our Facebook Live and let us know exactly where it is you're watching from. And then hashtag it with Tiny Live as well. And we'll make sure to try and shout out to you throughout the broadcast.
And who you're supporting, whānau.
And who you're supporting as well.
You know, like,
yes.
Be proud. This is a day. This is finals day, you know. The winner of this will progress to next week, and the loser will head to Raglan for a barbecue. So be proud and yeah, get in there and go hard.
Yes, had a few of those barbecues over the years, whānau.
I don't like those barbecues. Wiki anō pēr tērā wiki. Ahako ka hua. Ere ko te mutu ko te rā ko te futu kauru riki. A Waikato nei. Te mea katoa. I mean, of course I'd love to be there next week. And for my team, but you know, way that Turangawaewae playing at the moment with these.
Tiro he tēnā.
No flags going up. There's about 2 kicks, 3 dives, and 1 knock on.
By the looks of it, both left sides, eh?
Yeah, o tāhua nei kua huri te tai. Te timatanga o te kēmu, ko taika tēnā, e kokiri whakamua ana, e pēhi nei, I te rāranga I wawao o Turangawaewae, engari I nāia nei, ko Turangawaewae, tēnā e mura mai nei te ahi.
Ko maka te pōro.
Ai, I maka whakamua, te pōro e āwai, tāhua nei I a Tigers. And you've already mentioned, Willie, of course, sports security, but we seem to have our linesman coming on. Did you see what happened there, JD?
No, I thought the Tiger boy did a bit of jersey grabbing, but there's nothing in there. Play on, Jack. Get off, Matty.
Yes,
you know,
they didn't have the ball.
You know, I didn't see much in there at all. The Tiger boy might have called out Captain Simon Bell, and he might have fended with his elbow. I see he's gesturing with his elbow, and the penalty's going to go to Turangawaewae.
Wow.
You've got to have a bit of feeling in the game, don't you, eh?
I think so too, and this is exactly what's happening right now, but not to the detriment of your side either. I've definitely done a bit of that in my time as well.
Yeah, so they're back on attack again. They're about 80 metres out, other Turangawaewae side, and you know, it'd be nice to get a little momentum going into the break, boys. If they can convert this penalty into points, and it's all looks tough. Again, he's the go-to man. Step and go, and he's tackled 10 metres out, so some good yards. Here comes the big snoop, and he's 5 out. That's a good run.
Awesome run right there.
Looking for TJ Simon, he comes to the left. He's a handful out there, isn't he?
Yeah, and they seem to be hitting that right edge of the Tigers' defensive line quite regularly, actually. I don't think they've had a really good shot on this left-hand side there, JD.
No, they haven't shifted the ball out here. We've got to see how they measure up, and now it's coming right as we speak. It's right, Cowan. He's he's gone!
Ai, I hopu kina te maka.
Mate, he's
Turangawaewae,
the
engari
one.
kei te o te rapea. Kao, e tere rawa.
And it's the 6th, Willie.
Yeah, Te Opera. Te Opera
Opera
City.
City?
Yep, he's still
In
at
relation-
Melbourne High School, actually.
In relation to Tusi.
No, this one's Henson.
Oh,
He pūrotu
that's
e
true.
te iwi.
That's true.
He pūrotu rawa tēnei so
One of
tiki
those
tō
soul lad
tātou
boys
hoa.
up
Kei
around
te
there.
tehi pekanga o te
Fairfield
rākau,
boys.
e māwhai.
Yeah, so young Te Opera still at Melville High School, and it's in his year 13. He's looking to play some adult football, I suppose. And so he tagged along to a training with one of his mates. His mate's gone.
Oh,
Mate,
well,
go on,
good
lift
on
on
him,
me.
mate. He read that well, and young Josh went to throw the cutout pass and throw the long ball and swooped it up, and a good 80-metre run, and that puts the Tigers, it tips it their way, and the kick to come, which I'll back the boy Kenny into this. So yeah, it could be 12-6. Yeah. Kick to come.
Tautoko nei. Rua miniti pēr e toi ana I tēnei hawhe o tēnei kemu e pakaka nei Tigers kia Turangawaewae. Kei noho koe me te pō he nui ko Turangawaewae tēnā ka whiwhi piro. Engari I te huringa o te tai me te pānui anō nei he puka I hopu kina I te topa tū I te rao ngā maka me te oma āhua waru te kau mita. Ki te whiwhi piro matana kapa te kapa Tigers.
I did enjoy the chase from the Turangawaewae three. That was it, the boy Gardner, Cohen Gardner. He put a good chase in.
Yeah.
You know, he was lucky to find the line there, another 5 or 10 metres, and it would have, could have been a different story. Down the middle.
Ai, tāhua. Ana pēr kei te rapea tātou, kei te mini te whakamutunga o tēnei hawhe e hoa mā. Ko tā Tigers me pupuru te pōro ki tā Turangawaewae. Me whakaau I te taumahatanga, I te toki me ki ne tāne, ki runga ki rungi a Tigers I tēnei one. They need to bring the hammer in the set.
Definitely. I think we had them under pump and then
left them off the hook, eh?
just with a
Maybe young
Young Joshy.
I think he might have just overplayed his hand a bit and need to give the ball a bit earlier, eh? Because you've got Ulrich Tafa sitting out there, you could beat a man one-on-one. So, yeah, but interesting times, Whānau, as we're approaching half-time, 30 out, and the second one, Simon Bill hits it up, turns it back into the...
Another legend of the game and of the club of Tigers as well.
Yeah. Oh, geez, I thought that was Tucky Simon for a minute. They're hitting that ball up, Willie.
Oh, he's got the same haircut, doesn't he?
Yeah, same
Started the
size.
trend.
They look alike, but yeah, that's good yards. And I think, we're right on the money, boys. You hold the ball, you get a bit of field position, you get to a kick, and then you D up. So, yeah, that's different kick, and it's coming down here.
Nice solid chase there by Tigers to follow their kick up. Well made though by Te Parida, Te Namarima, Te Kapa o Turangawaewae.
How many 40-year-olds you allowed on the field? Boys, I'm just counting on
I think
my
2.5.
side.
2.5.
Yeah, I think we've got 3.5 out there.
Definitely breaking all the rules. Then,
with Ashley Thompson coming up.
Yeah, mate. He just loves the game, doesn't he? Each week, you know what you get out of Ash. So TK's kicking. That's not a bad kick, actually.
I'll tell you what, a lot of these elder
It's
statesmen,
a turnover.
a lot of these elder statesmen are actually out coaching some of the younger grades too, which is good to see. Giving
back to the game, mate.
Supporting the type sides.
Yeah. It's like our commentator over here, or Patara, our host, giving back to our quarteros.
yes.
Teaching
2-year hiatus, so it's good to come back and do something for the club because I just kind of left and try to keep myself away from the game just in case I got delusions of trying to think that I can still carry on and play the sport we all love.
Glad you woke up.
Yeah, that's right.
But I hope you're enjoying the game, Whānau, wherever you may be around Aotearoa or around the Te Ao, and enjoying the game, beaming, especially our locals too, because there are restrictions. And I think it was limited to each club for 100 and no kids and whatnot. So I hope you're enjoying the game and sitting back at wherever your space is. And it's coming into you, right into your whare.
Yeah, no, JD, I've left my kids in the car with a pie and a drink. Something I used to get back in the days, being left in the car. But I hope everybody's enjoying this game. It's a beautiful day out here at Patterson Park. And thank you, Tony. I'm glad that you ordered good weather, bro.
Yes. Put it on for the day. It's been a while since Turangawaewae has been here. The semi-finals for the footy. So all the fun and excited.
And definitely deserve to be here too, my bro, leading in both competitions. What do you think's been the secret over the last couple of years, my friend?
I think the club's slowly been building
She hit the live stream
over the years, and a lot of our younger ones are coming up and being able to play on the top the side now.
Coming wide, Kelsenai, the
victory.
he beat him with ease. He beat him with ease, and he throw forward. He's going to go forward. I can see that out of the hands.
I maka whakamua te pōro.
Ko te awa nei kua kāpō te Rusty nei.
No mai rāno tērā mate ana, my bro. No mai rāno. Ka oi hara mata i te whakaiti ngā kai wawau e te iwi. He mea katakata noi hoi kōrero paki i te mea. He whakapapa tā mātou katoa ki ngā kai wawau nei. I tipua ki tā rātou taha, ko rātou anō hoki i kai wawau.
That was lost opportunity.
Lost opportunity.
Yeah, that could have made it real difficult for the Turangawaewae team just before half-time, but defensive scrum.
No, they did not want that at all. And you're right, that blow would have been a psychological blow too, JD, going into half-time.
Right now, and then it just, that's the energy. They're a little bit, I'm looking at the body language, a few hupes, the heads are dropping, and you don't want to be doing that 10 metres out from your line. Right before half-time, you need a bit of that.
Yeah.
Can you get the message out there, please, Tony? Where's he gone? Where's he gone?
So what would you be saying to your side at half-time there, Tane?
I definitely fix up our right side defence. Things coming through easy down the side, right from the kick-off from the start.
Look at the stack side here, it's 4-2.
That'll be for both teams, I reckon.
Going to come to the left. Going to come to...
Right side defence.
He takes the ball line, the long boy.
And another wasted opportunity there with a silly pass.
Execution.
Luckily caught there by the winger.
Kelsenai takes the line, drops off to his...
the big boy, Nami Puru. Coming in for a run.
Looks like he's gone out to the number that he's actually wearing into the forwards.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Simon might have had a word to.
Yeah, they're hitting the line, a lot of pressure. They're under the goal line. Defence has been asked a question of Turangawaewae in the dummy half. Beautiful pass to Kenny. No, mate, you ran into about 4 blokes twice your size, son. So you've got to give the ball. I think we're on tackle 4. Going to move the ball to the right. Simon
set up
Beale.
for 2. He probably held on.
He's going to slip a ball. He slipped. No.
He managed to get the offload in. He needs to give it 2. Here we go to the right. Going out to the winger and drop ball there.
That's 2 opportunities, isn't it? That's
Too
2
many
lost
lost
opportunities. Yeah.
I think what I would be saying to Tigers at half-time is definitely fix up that right-hand side defence, but yeah, chucking nei te pōro. Hey, chucking nei te pōro. Te kori a koe te pōro, you really can't play football unless you're going to play the defensive game. And you don't really want to be exerting too much energy in defence, so chucking nei te pōro, play out your sets.
Yeah, I think so. You're right. Just have a bit of patience. Have a bit of patience too. You know, build pressure. Keep building pressure. But Turangawaewae turned it over, and they've gone to All Blacks Tafa, one off the scrum, and he's 5 metres in his 20. Another dummy half run from the fullback who turned it over in the last set. So he's redeeming himself and making up for it. So that they just want to get to the break, I guess, and then like you say, you get the message in and tighten up because they are creating enough, but it's just not happening for them. But this right-hand side here, they're under the pump, these poor blokes.
It's really unfortunate, like you said, they built up a lot of pressure there. I just wasn't able to capitalise, and then to have defensive errors and defensive reads, bad defensive reads, really starting to cost them on this right side. complementing the attack that they're doing on the left there.
So, fifth and final, good completion by Turangawaewae. They've a good kick and got to the final, so that's a big plus. And now it's back to the halfway and the arm wrestle again, and it's Big Eric Tolu gone infield looking for a bit of ball. He is a handful, Big Eric, and he's 5 metres this side of half the ball. Quick play of the ball.
Yes.
Simon Beale,
our
yeah,
two
Big Namu
experienced
Peru.
players.
Great tackle though, great tackle had to be made. And there we go. Right on half time. So, Whānau, the score here at Patterson Park in game 1 is Hamilton City Tigers 12, Turangawaewae 6.
Ka pai whānau, we'll hope to have the halftime score of our other semi-final when we come back just after our break, of course, between Ngaruawai here and College Old Boys, who are playing up there at Restles Park. He woi, ke kone mātou, ke Ngaruawai here tonu, e papa honei kia koutou katoa, e mihi nei, kia koutou te manga ai pāho, a wai kato tainui, ngā pūtea tautoko, me te mea anō hoki, e tikana kia mihi ngā toko rua nei, kua tūhono mai kia māua ko JD, te rangi nei, tāne te koi, William Beasley, ngā kai tautoko ngā kapa e rua e pakanga ana I tēnei wā I Wainganui Hamilton City Tigers me Turangawaewae. Nā re, kei te iwi, ka paku whakatā mātou, ana ka hoki mai, a ko tata nei, mautoni mai. Awesome, awesome. Quick little break, brothers. Dangi, those of you tuning in on the radio, bringing you live action here from Patterson Park. Turangawaewae taking on, of course, Hamilton City Tigers, who lead at this stage 12-6. And the second half has just started, and we're here right now with JD, Tane Takoi, and William Beasley commentating your game here this afternoon.
Hey, boys, you were out there at half-time in the middle. What did Coach Dave McMeekin have to say, Willie?
No, just exactly what I said just before the break. Last 40 minutes, perhaps for one of these teams, and then just controlling the ball, being patient with the ball, and stiffening up the defence.
Good stuff. And playing from behind 12-6, Tane, the Coach Weimer?
Yeah, pretty much same as like I was saying in the first half, is fix those holes on our right side defence. Someone needs to fix up that number 8. So that's our jobs of our props. He's running a muck out there at the moment. He's off now, but when he comes on, he's free to run. So if they can fix that up, I think the boys have got it on them. So we should see a bit of action on the left side attack. Yeah,
no, he certainly did some damage in keeping that ball alive. So it's going to be Tigers that are got to a completion, little chip through, and the kicker taken out in front. What's our referee Jack Epihar got there? I think he's going to rule penalty to Tigers. I
think
Vaughan Kelsonoy.
Vaughan deserves Oscar for that.
Yeah, it was well acted out.
Yeah, it's a bit more about his experience, really. He knows that we need to stay down there a bit more. I mean, Vaughan never does any, would never fall over or anything like that on purpose. But it's his experience, and he knows that we need to build the pressure. We need to do it down there.
Exactly. He's no Hollywood. I did think it was gout, but no, it's okay. And it's going to be Namu Puru first off, 40 out. Yeah, very crucial part this next 10 minutes of the game, boys. If Tigers can extend the lead, it's going to make it hard for the home team to come back. They're coming right down the short side now, and it comes out to the second. Good tackle by All Blacks Tafa. Stops him in his track, so maybe a 4 or 5 metre gain. Second tackle, play the ball. Tigers coming to the line as Kenny back into the bag. Ashley Timpson, and he makes a good solid 10. I'm looking for a shift here from the Tigers halves. Simon Beale's out too wide of the ruck, and it's going to go to Beale. I'd be getting in a runner on him, Willie. Look, he's looking for the offload there, mate. The 6 or the 1 need to get on him.
Well, that's right. We need to have somebody inside and outside with Simon. You just never know what we know what he's can do on the field. Those little offloads, this might be maybe a try.
Piro, whakai peana, te kai wawao, he piro, pena tau e kōrero nei JD.
Yeah, open horizon.
Yeah. They say 16-6 right now, scoring on the left-hand side there, the attacking left-hand side that is, for Tigers. Yeah, got to be pretty hard to get back. What are you thinking there?
Tane, were they listening to that message of fixing up that right-hand side defence?
Well, it doesn't look like it at the moment, so we didn't need that. Boys going to have to climb out of a big hole now. Lucky it happened early, and we've got still a bit more time to get back, hopefully.
Yeah.
They've got the skills to do it, I believe, Turangawaewae. You never shut your eyes on a team, on a Turangawaewae team. They're young, they've got these few experienced ones in there that we're able to lift them up and get them into the next phase of their football.
Absolutely, it's an 80-minute game, but I do believe that if there is a draw at the conclusion of the first 80, there is a golden point.
Yeah, there's a provision for golden point, but at the moment, I just get the feeling that Tigers have got a ascendancy. They're on top. They've got momentum. The forwards are going forward, and the back, they're spreading the ball well. And that Eric Tolu and Horizon Albert on there, they're causing havoc. And if I was the Turangawaewae staff, I'd be looking to maybe swap my centres over. Put the centre over there, put the loose forward out there, because every time that they get in the ball, and that was a classic example, as the kick comes in and is waved away. So, they need to stop that, because they'll be going back there again, you watch. And, you summed it up, Willie, that when you hold the ball in our game, it's a lot harder. You don't turn it over early in those tackle counts, and you can build momentum, and that's exactly what Tigers have done in the last 15 to 20 minutes.
Ai, pēnā I ngā kōrero e hoa mā, ka kaha ngā kapa e rua. Te kauma ono te tatauranga ki a Tigers, ono ki a Turangawaewae, ana me kaha a Turangawaewae I tēnei wā, kia puta no rātau I tō rātau rua.
Hey, we're just getting an update from Rest Hills in the 1 versus 2 game up there. Half time. It is College Old Boys 16, Tanewharo 6. So half time up at Rest Hills. So 16-6. If the scores remain the same, it could be Tanewharo and City Tigers, but there's a lot of teams with a lot to say yet. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination, whānau. So I hope you're enjoying our coverage. We're looking at the comments as they're coming through. So get along, support, give your team a little bit of tautoko, and it's Simon Beale gets to the halfway line and third tackle.
Coming back to the tahamatau, Ashley Timpson, me te raka o ngā oma.
He's getting better of age, that guy, Willie.
I think he is,
I
my
agree,
friend.
I agree.
He's getting better of age. Yeah,
And he'll keep going. He's like Simon, he's like Namu and Aaron Judd out there. You know, he'll keep going in the sport for as long as he's got legs, I believe.
I haere whakamua tērā o ngā maka mai ai a Tigers ki a Simon Beale, ana ka riro I a Turangawaewae te pōro I ai ane.
Yeah, mate.
Scrum just off halfway.
Cool, that one, boys. I thought it was a
I
good
believe
ball, and looking at the screen, but referee Matu Watane, he had probably had the best view of us all, and he's called a full pass. So right on the halfway mark, it's going to be the Turangawaewae side. Simon and Almost Kafa.
Wasted opportunity there right on the first tackle, trying to pass off to the wing. A young Tafa there, forcing the pass. Probably don't really need to do that either. Just a settling run, first tackle.
Mate, those are the things that puts grey hairs on the coach's head. You know, they're coach killers. And your first tackle, you make a short side or open side play, and you turn the ball over that. So it's all lost the advantage. And now it's going to be a Tigers feed to the scrum, and that's probably the difference in the completion rates, boys. I see the Tigers completion rate is 76%, and the Turangawaewae completion rate on the stats is 62. So you need to up it around that 80 to really cement your spot.
Absolutely. Now, Tigers me te pōro I tēnei wā, kei te rārangi whātekau I tēnei wā. Ana ko te rutu tua whātena. Hei anga whakamua ana ko Turangawaewae. Pakua wanga ki tā rātau kapa I tēnei wā. Te kite au I tēnā wanga kei ngā kanohi o etehi o rātau. Me whakatika tēnā huetanga ka tika kia hoki mai ana o rātau.
He's gone all right, that young Andre Roberts, Willie. He's pretty
Yeah,
lively.
I've played hook all my life, and just to watch him, he did well last week. He's in there for a reason. He's going well. He actually came from Hukanui, along with Eric and a couple of others. You know, no mate te wai marie. Kei ko haramai ia, ko haramai rātou. With our Hukanui whānau not fielding teams this year, the boys still wanting to play football. We're grateful that they've found a home at Tigers, and he goes great guns too, Andre.
Yeah, bit of a dangerous tackle there after the kick got to a completion, and young Suti put the ball up. A good kick, but unfortunately they played him in the air. Mate, is that a lucky bounce or what, fellas?
That didn't look like it was going out until the
That's
bounce.
almost an 80-metre kick right there.
Mate, that's a great kick. That's a game changer.
It is,
Could
actually,
just be
and they want to make the most of this, yes.
From 20 out, you've gone to 30 out, and now you're tapping, you're running the ball back, and he's
At the very least, looking for a repeat set here, JD, as they take the line.
Looking to take a hit up. He's going to have to run hard, and he goes to the line. Another solid 10, maybe one more. Joshua Callan's lurking. You know,
Bit of a spring in the Turangawaewae step at the moment, getting all the way down here, and let's hope that they'll be able to convert some of that into points for them.
those sort of kicks and clutch plays, they do that to you. They lift you, you know, like a big 80-metre kick like that.
Yeah.
But it's third, good defence, and you know, they really want to get in here. He's come to the short side, the fullback, he's gone himself, and
He's celebrating, he's got it.
Referee Jack
Referee
Evia
on the
down to the
spot.
big screen. He's sending up it as a try, and it's a...
Ana,
a
ko te
try.
kau ki te tekau mā ono, ko huki ora mai a Turangawaewae, mai I te rua I kerea e rātau anō. No rātau anō hoki te taha matau, I ahua pakaru I e te hiwa, but fantastic try.
Put that down to that that kick. Put that down to that 80-metre
definitely.
kick, man, and on the back of that, because, you know,
We had
and
to
it
be
was
the
a
next
try, but I
score
thought it
too,
was
so-
a little bit It was a soft try, really. The defence was there, set, but good on the young fullback for the blue and gold. Yeah.
Ai te tatirei ka rongo tātai ki tira o ngā waita rongonui a Turangawaewae.
Tika
Been waiting.
Ko roa nei, tērā waiata e noho huna ana ki ngā kāpata. O te karapu nei o Turangawaewae, ko hoki ora mai, me te mohi anō hoki, ara ngā manuti ori. O tēnei karapu e waiata mai
It's
nā
actually
ki ngā waiata.
ko te ahua nei, next generation.
Koia pū
Next
e wa.
generation of Turangawaewae supporters carrying that awesome song on now.
So there's all the partners of the players. Lucky to get a seat over there.
Yeah.
But you're right,
Standing remotely done it. But we got the best view of this, boys. We got the best view of this. We got the best view in the house of this. And we're sharing that view, Whānau. Can he close the gap? 16 key, kick to come. Young Tururoa Armstrong Neil. Where's this boy from? Tani? Where's this boy from?
Young Aui.
All right, Whānau, here we go.
Moves in.
Conversion
swings
going
around,
up, and it's wide.
stays
Push it to the right there, Whānau. As the scores are 10-16.
Yeah, exactly, and probably, not probably, but has brought them back into the game. They were six, they were staring down the barrel, but a great kick off the from a defensive kick and gave them some good field position, and bang, they're right back in the game. So don't go anywhere, Whānau. It's 16-10. Now the Premier game will come. We'll go to a break after this game, but the Premier game will the direct route to the final up for grabs via the Turangawaewae, our minor premiers for 2020, and Tani Wharau, who are going for the four-peat. Let's not forget that. Patara, but right here at 16-10, sudden death football, and I think the next team to score is going to be crucial.
Absolutely.
Next team to score.
I actually thought that try, good effort by the fullback, definitely.
Yeah, no, good try.
But a little bit soft.
I thought so.
Around there.
I thought so. The line was set.
Yeah.
And he got on an angle and he got the ball down, and well done to the young fella.
Yeah,
I'm taking nothing away from him. Yeah, well done to Turangawaewae. Needed, but I just thought, this right-hand side defence of Tigers was just leaked a little bit there, eh? The leaky homes.
Those who are joining in on the radio, tackle 3 for Turangawaewae as they fight to bring it out of their half right now. Getting to a kick early on in that set, hoping to turn the defensive around. But read well there by the experienced fullback Vaughan right now. He brings this ball up strongly and met with strong defence as well.
Good set though, good set, Tony. Coach Ryan will be happy with that. Got to a set, got to a good kick. Not a bad chase, so it's back into an arm wrestle again, fellas. There's Tigers looking at big 3 horizon now, but I've been impressed with him today.
That's what you want to do, though. You want to at least get a couple of good sets under your wing before you start throwing the ball a bit further than you really need to be.
Chiawa Mutu Firehawk and Isaac Howell, what was his dad's name?
Fantastic run there.
Yeah, him and his younger brother, they were great players. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
Hamilton City Tigers played Te Awamutu Firehawk in last year's reserve grand final at the West Hills, with Hamilton City Tigers taking, luckily they'll be taking away the win. Ball goes into
That's a good kick.
Right there, just spinning it to the right.
Yeah, that's a
Tigers
good.
could have this. The body language is saying it is, and the referee agrees. There you go, Whānau. Back into it, 20 now to 10. Tigers heading straight back after getting scored on by
Tani
Turangawaewae.
Wallace, I believe, the 4. Without being critical, all Black staff are just a little bit guilty of being a bit casual.
Yep.
Should have went down on that ball or cooked it dead. He watched, he waited, and next minute the Tigers chased. So a good set, and just blows it out that 10-point margin again. So it's a 2-try, Yeah, and you just need to be a little bit more urgent when your game's on the line and your season's on the line.
Season's on the line, that's right.
You
and it's
got to be urgent.
football, eh? So.
Yeah, man.
You
Don't
can't
take
get
no
off for
chances.
1 second. No, absolutely not.
if you want to be here next week,
Yeah.
80-minute football,
Yeah.
82-minute football in terms of mentality.
That's right.
You got to think that way.
You get there, right?
And then everything is at 100% in terms of energy and effort.
We're talking
So really in the last 2 tries, brothers, quite soft. And it's only been the first 10 minutes of the second half. I really thought that they might have stiffened up a few of the way they carried the ball, executed their sets, so that you're getting a bit more platform.
Mate, we're giving the big rap 30 out of 30 and he misses it, hits the crossbar, young Vaughnie.
Right in
So
front there too, yes.
20 to 10, so she's to go, the difference, and yeah, still win the game.
Oh no, he kicked it with his right foot, his left foot.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
Turangawaewae don't need to panic here as well. 10 points with the amount of time left over is a lifetime in rugby league. They just need to not panic and trust in their processes. And of course, as we said earlier on, tighten up that right side defence. He wai tiwi, ana koia, ko te tauranga rua te kau ki te kau I tēnei wā, ko Tigers tēnā kei runga. Nā te whana hei tīmata anō hoki I tā mātou tākaro I tēnei ahi. Tigers bring it out, beautiful run there, making it all the way up to the 30-metre line off the kick-off.
Yeah, that's good yards, that's hard yards, and that's what you want from your first hit up, and that's it, Tom Wallace, and out a dummy half.
Yes, beautiful, 15 metres there.
2 tackles are on the halfway. Willie, that's good momentum, man.
That's good. You can see that. The scoring there, Chidi Tani got his, his energy level up. Andre, a little good run from dummy half there, gaining good 15 metres. And then Vaughan, aroha mai kia koe e Vaughan, e maka whakamui I te pōro. Nā reira, nā tira, well, got to have a scrum now.
They call it fatigue.
I've been still thinking about that kick he just missed there too, JD.
Yeah, no. So what are the home boys what got to do now? What the nephew's got to do now, Tane, the blue and gold, they've got to scrum,
score
stop
again,
there.
and we've got to earn that right, so set it up.
At the very least, get a return
Back
set, yes. Back set. As they bring it up over their halfway line, settling for the first tackle after that scrum at the iwi. Koutou atu hono mai nā, tēnā rawa atu koutou.
Get up and play the ball, son. Don't try and milk it. That's a good run.
That's another good run there by the winger for Turangawaewae. Making some good yards there.
Their left-hand side defence of the City Tigers at the moment seems to be quite strong with Eric and Hizzy. Maybe perhaps Turangawaewae want to think about coming to this left side or the right side of the Tigers defence where they scored last time.
He can't originally. He plays it 15 metres right in front of the post. It comes left, comes out to young Simon. He throws the long
Nice
ball.
couple of shadow plays, great space.
Drawn
Going to the
pass
winger,
and
he stays in. Well done, and he reaches over to score the try. It is try time to Turangawaewae, bringing the score now to 14 to 20. E hoama kei te oranga koutou tuko Turangawaewae anō I tēnā pironga nui. Ana kei te kite tātou I āhua tā autu te haere o tēnei o ngā kēmu. Ka tū mai te tehi kapa, ka piro, ka tū mai tēnei kapa, ka piro. Ana koia ko te āhuatanga o te whiringa whaiti e hoama. Nau mai ki tēnei papahotanga o tātou. Nā te pūtea tautoko a te māngai pāhoma waikato tainui. What an absolute cracker of a day we've got right here, whānau, as we go to the conversion of a 14-20 to Tigers right now. I'm hoping to bring it to 16-20 with our kick to come from our fullback from Turangawaewae.
Well structured try that, well structured try the forwards. They rucked it up to the middle, they moved it out wide. Looks like he might have done himself a little injury there, old Turangawaewae Te Waiata.
Yeah, I think the Tigers defence rushed up where it didn't need to be. Perhaps plateauing out in the straight defensive line would have been better, but I see that the centre shot up out of the line, which gave them backdoor options, running great lines, and then obviously cutting back it a little bit, fooling the defence, and being able to put the ball over the try line. So he had a little bit of a mamai to his right shoulder there, but he's up, he's young enough, he's fit, he'll go again and he'll want 2 more tries.
Big kick here, boys. We just got to tone it down.
Some
He's
side
right in front of the trailer. Did he learn anything from the last kick, Tony? Call it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Swing it out to the right. Bring
Just his kick and should go between the posts.
it over the black dog.
We're just being a little bit quiet here, whānau, for those of you tuning in on the radio, as we're sitting standing right behind the kicker right now. We're giving him the respect he deserves. Without making too much noise. He kicks it, and just like Tane said, straight down the middle of the post, we are up to 16-20
You've been doing
right
this
now,
all your
whānau.
life there, Tony Te mate.
Hey,
You
that was awesome,
got a
mate.
job for the next 3 weeks, brother.
Matey.
He called it. 2016, fellas. It's
I'll
like
take you to the TAB anytime. Tane, ka pai tērā whakapai au. Piro. he whana piro ki a Turangawaewae, te
Mate.
tauranga te kaumaono ki te rua te kau.
4-point game, fellas.
4-point game.
4-point game. It's,
Semi-final football.
You know, I was really pleased that I called that Tigers were starting to get on top. No, they've conceded 2 tries. So
You know what I like about this whole thing though is that not one team has shot off.
No,
You know,
no.
Pērā no te kōrero a Pātara, you know, Tigers, Tūranga, ka huro katoa e ngā kaitoi i tā rātou tira. And it's just a great atmosphere.
Absolutely. Turangawaewae with a great return there, making it to the 30 metres, just like Tigers did. And that kick-off set with big Josh Cowan bringing it up, making a few metres there.
Talk about blowing that wind behind your back and blowing you home, brother.
Yes, bringing it back to the club rooms.
Yeah, and it's starting to pick up a little bit. I'm just noticing the flags starting to wave as Turangawaewae playing from the netball court to the high school end. Okay, Simon slips the ball, but unfortunately probably wasn't back to one. The line umpire was signaling back to one.
He comes back down the sideline, staying in too. What a beautiful run there by young Tafa, having a blind of the game.
And it's back to 0. It's starting to go the blue and gold way.
Yes.
Here comes. And the pull up there.
You know, Tupuna or Scoops, you know, he's out there just like Joshy, going all afternoon. Ko hamene I hate te whanako I te ball, or somebody tried to steal the ball there.
I think it was the headgear.
Probably follow with the headgear. He hasn't got enough at home, so he wanted one of the Turangawaewae ones. But they are, you know, ko hamene, it's not what you need right now when you're down this end of your own end of the football.
Absolutely.
You want to get back out the other end.
A kick is no good to Turangawaewae. Oh, it's a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty. They thought they were going to go to a scrum there. For those of you on the radio who can't see the action via live stream, and as you know, there's a penalty to Turangawaewae. They were setting up for a scrum.
Right in front of the post.
Yeah, right in front of the post. A kick no good to them, of course, because they're down 4 points right now. Wanting to apply pressure with Josh Cowan, storming it up.
3 metres out from the try line. Asking the question, are the Turangawaewae of the Tigers defensively shapes right, comes left. Yeah, a bit of a slow service from the dummy half there, so poor old Tika, he didn't have much...
Great line speed shown there from Ritane and Aaron Judd to get off the line fast enough to put a little bit of pressure on the Turanga dummy halves, and it sort of worked.
Oh, and it's been stolen. But again, it seems that the referee is calling... I'm not too sure what he's calling there, Whānau. Lost it forward maybe in the rip.
Tiger man made a play at the ball and lost it forward, hit it into the Turangawaewae player, so it's a scrum, and it'll be Tiwawa ball, so...
All Turangawaewae at the moment, JD.
Pardon me?
All Turangawaewae at the moment.
At the moment, they're enjoying a little bit of field position here.
A little bit of momentum at the moment, so once we look after the ball.
That's right, a bit of patience.
Yeah, this is where you want your older statesmen to start stepping up and, you know, guiding your team to where they need to be. Some kōrero aki-aki.
That's right, you've got to have good comms on your defensive line, just to give a little bit of confidence, and of course to put a bit of fear into your attacking players, as well. I think he was guilty of trying. Oh no, the referee seems to be.
They're going to have to be very careful here, Tigers, because they might lose someone to the bin. That's about the third tackle. So you're right, and Simon and Nama got to take stock. I see the fingers are being pointed, the arms are being raised, and they're tapping. Here we go, old scoop.
Yeah, I thought that was quite unlucky there that they call went against them, the Tigers. I think he was guilty of trying to pop an offload.
5 metres out. Holding on. Going to begin. Oh, the big fella.
It was a good step there, but met well.
Had to be made.
13 on 13.
Had to be made, yes.
Is it getting a little bit like that white line fever, boys?
All right, we'll go to the right side of the field right now. Middling up as Turangawaewae. I think this is tackle 4 with an offload.
Oh, there's knock-ons galore here, back to one.
Who is he going to call there?
It'd have to be a Tigers knock-on, wouldn't it?
Yes, it is indeed. Good pressure, but the defensive line from Tigers holding up at this stage, but they can't keep doing this, JD.
Who do we go to? Tony? Do we go to Tika, Simon, and
well, we just got to leave the ball alone, make our tackles, and ensure hold them down on the ground.
You got field position here, man.
Yeah, field position and a bit of pressure.
Where do you think they need to go, bro? Where's the scoring opportunity
I
going to
think
come
our
from?
left side, I still say it, but they've
All
used
Blacks
him
tough,
up
he's the
too
go-to
much.
guy.
Yeah.
All Blacks tough.
They keep coming here, bro.
Yeah, they're coming here too much. I think they're red now.
He's going to go, he's going to go. Yes,
Oh, what was that for?
I called it. He's going to get 10.
Oh, wow. That's what we have here at the whānau right now. A player has stopped as
Did we not
somebody has
call
been
that,
put
boys?
into the
Did we
bin.
not call that? Little
Yep,
bit
too
of
many
discipline.
penalties.
No, you got to go the other side, son. Got to go to the sin bin.
He's
Yeah, a
upset.
little bit of indiscretion there shown by the Hamilton City Tigers players, and I've just noticed, you know, things are getting a little bit heated. The old guys just got to step up and mellow the game down so that we can play some good football in this last 20 or so minutes.
Well, they definitely have to stand up with one man down in this defensive set. Of course, the Turangawaewae want to get it to their wingers, knowing that they got this overlap.
Didn't need that, Will. Didn't need that, man.
Didn't need that
No,
at
we
all.
needed a clear heads, thinking straight.
We've done about 12 tackles already, and you know what I'm saying is just leave the ball alone, put them down on the ground, turn them on their back, hold them down for a little bit so we get our line set.
And as
Exactly.
the Turangawaewae Tane, just got to keep applying that pressure.
Yeah, applying that pressure. We've got them rattled now. And hope we exploit those gaps.
Exactly, and it's the young fullback. He hits it out 5 metres out. I think it's on the right. If they have a quick shift, it's got to be a quick play the ball. And they are going to the right now, but the skill set is and give it Sart.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Guilty
you can't
of
get
holding
through
on to the
Eric.
ball
Well
there.
done, Eric, though. Well done, Eric.
Eric's too strong.
It's in his face. Eric Tolu, good defence, good read. Had to be made. They bring it back to the right. Stepping, they're still
It's
5
ready
out.
now. It's ready.
They've got an overlap here on the left. If TJ has a look, he's coming to the right. I can see the kick coming. There it goes. It's to the winger. He catches, he scores.
Oh, and he gets it down. He does indeed.
He does
All right, it
indeed.
is game on.
20. Oh,
20 all whānau with Tigers one man down. Ai I hamenetia I tohua kia wehasu I te papatakaro mo te takau miniti, and that is paying dividends for Turangawaewae right now, applying immense pressure to bring the scoreline to 20 all. JD, what do you got to say about this, the last 10 minutes of play?
Well, to be honest, I think it's been a little bit indiscipline from Tigers. They had now 4 or 5 turnovers or penalties and a little bit of indiscipline, and referee Jack Epiards is running a bit short, I think, on patience, because there were a couple of strips and a couple of this, and the young fella got a head rush come running in from the wing, and he wanted to take on the big boys. He wanted to go into that scrum they were forming when it was a penalty. And,
That's how keen they were.
And you'd probably have to say a deserved try to the Turangawaewae, so 20 all kick to come. This is the third one, and I'm not going to put any pressure on you, Tony.
Yeah,
No pressure. You 1-on-1.
Yeah, I'll call them in again.
Oh,
Yep,
wow,
yep.
what are you going to say then?
All right, whānau, just as our player takes that kick, I just want to let you know that we're standing right behind him, and we will give him a little bit of silence to let him kick that ball. So if you hear us go silent for a little second, that is why, as he sets up the kick right now on the left-hand side off the park, opposite there, of course, the Turangawaewae club rooms. And I just want to shout out to Turangawaewae. Of course, they got our old boys and our old girls over there, Mata Ruruhi, Mata Koroheke, enjoying a few lemonades as they watch the game.
Yes. Yeah, what we must have about 15 to go, boys. We need to get a stopwatch for the next game. Get our time right. And he's got the wind behind him. Put it out to the right. Bring it in.
Just going silent now, whānau.
We need to secure this kick-off. Get the ball back down here.
Mate, this
Bring down
is
here.
a big kick in the context of the game.
Just got confirmation, boys, from the referee himself. 10 minutes to go.
Excellent.
So if we it's 20 all at the moment. Hope this young fella learned from
Moves
the
it.
the
Out
second
to the
kick.
right, brings it
Yes.
round. Hook.
It's right down the middle, and we have it. Turangawaewae for the first time in the game up.
Could the Nottaway Lotto shop have some tickets put aside for Tony Takoi, please? He's on a roll. He's called 2 from the sideline. Yes. What do we do here, boys? We ruck it up. We get field position. 10 to go.
Absolutely.
Mate, I'm proud of my mate over here all the time.
ball
I don't
security.
know why we
Ball
can just
security.
sit there. I don't know, we can just sit there.
Yeah, definitely ball security is going to be the ticket here for
I was watching
Turangawaewae.
his feet were going. But 20. 22-20.
22-20, Turangawaewae. Ai te iwi nau mai hoki mai ki tēnei papa hotanga tātou. Tigers I tēnei wā kei raro. Me te mea anō hoki ko te tehi o rātou kai tākaro. I hā mene etia ana I wehe I te pāka mo te takau minitsi. No reira he nui te taumahatanga kūtaina ki runga I ngā pukowhiwhi o ngā Tigers I tēnei wā. I runga I tā rātou rārangi wawao, ana ko Turangawaewae tēnā kei mua, me te mea anō hoki e mura ana te ahi I Wainganui I tō rātou kapa I tēnei wā. Ko Tigers e rutu ana I te rutu tuatahi 20 mita mai te rārangi piro.
Let's not forget either, they are the defending champions, the Tigers. Yeah, it was a little bit high, but he was falling to the ground. That's not a penalty. Good refereeing, Jack KPR. Good refereeing. That wasn't a penalty, wasn't needed there. They're back 10, they're rucking it up to 3. They're just about at the 10-metre line. Gee, you wouldn't want to give away any penalties now.
No.
You can
Ooh,
tell
has
that
he overcooked it? He's overcooked it?
And
No,
it's
that's
well
a
done.
great kick.
Great kick.
Great kick.
Finding the sideline there,
Everything's
whānau.
Everything's turning to gold for Turangawaewae at the moment.
Playing smart footy, using the breeze, that breeze that blows you home to the club rooms and to the clubhouse over there, Tony, and a couple of Cokes and lemonades. And
Good hit on the shoulders from the nephew there.
up. 26-16, the score coming in from Restles. We thank you for getting that score to us, 2016. That's a great result with
16,
College
6
Golfers
down.
being the number 1 seed. So, yes, is that a sign of things to come? But right here, people, it's 22-22. Turangawaewae, the Hokanga. Yeah, we realise that. It's 22-20 and Tigers, though. Yeah, I just think they haven't gone to that left edge enough in the second half.
Tika.
They haven't.
They were killing it.
That was the benefits in the first half. They haven't gone there at all in the second.
Yeah, and now with about, I'd say, 7 minutes to play, they're looking to it, but never say never as the big 8, Isaac Cow. He's been
Yes,
dangerous
he's
all
made a
day.
good
Can he
run.
get it away? He's got 2, 3. He
During a lot
stands, they
there.
put him on the ground. The old Te Amutu Whaiho.
Oh, it could be a penalty here. No.
No, he's...
No, he keeps the whistle in his hand this time round, old Jackie Bear.
5th and final. Big kick here. It's got to go. Ooh, I don't know if I would have put it
Into
into
the
the end goal.
ground. Yeah, I would have thought he would have put a contestable kick in
Yeah, I think I
here.
would have put a contestable kick up, put it up and contested.
And Turangawaewae bring it out of the 20 metre right now, running from dummy half there is the winger.
Tuiata, yeah.
And here we go right now, Turangawaewae trying to get out, and of course Tigers want to be able to pin them into this 20 metre line. As they're running it wide.
Albert Tafar running
Still
across.
got the ball right now, still got a little
stay
time
in,
to
son.
run.
You've got to stay away from that sideline, brother. They'll put you over there. They're trying to rip it. Is Eric Tolu. I'd be looking for one more and then maybe a kick, Tane, to get a bit of field position.
Yep.
Make them truck it back. 4.
The kickers in position.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Wingers have dropped back. They're anticipating the kick. Tigers wingers have dropped back indeed. Would be worth actually
we
running
go,
this on
the
the
ridge
last
coming from
with
the
the overlap that
sideline.
they've got, and they decide to do that. He's looking for the kick. No, he's going to run. As I said, they were looking to run on this last. They've got the overlap. They come into the left-hand side. Guilty maybe holding the ball a little bit too long. He needs to get rid of it. And he does to the winger. The winger's still got it. Still the 5th and final. And they're heading back to the middle with young Tafo, who
It's the
spins
hot
it back.
Leeway. It's the hot
Here's the hot Leeway. Finally, the kick goes through.
This-
For Turangawaewae, bringing the score to 26-20. They're looking at the... Oh, here we go. Time's calling it. Rusty with the big
mate,
call
that
right now. What's he going to say? He is... they're conferring right now. Ke te kōrero ngā kaiwawawi tēnei wā. Te ahunei he kōrero nui. Mena rā I whiwhi rātou te piro. Kaore I whiwhi a rātou. Tera pia I mua tonu I te kai whana. Kei a Tigers te pōro. Kei te rua te kau.
Must have been
Mita
dead,
mai
eh?
te
Must
rata
have
rārangi
been dead.
piro.
Had to be, and Rusty had a good view on that, so and they're not complaining either. So you know that the call was the right call.
Yep, there was no argument.
But I was going to
to
say that's the try of the season.
That would have been JD, absolutely.
Oh, mate, I've seen a few tries in my time, but young Tiranga Ki, take a bow, man. Take a bow.
Great run.
Unlucky.
Take a bow. Yeah. That was a beautiful run, but likewise, Tigers live to fight another game. The Tigers not
Indeed.
caged yet.
It's definitely not over,
It's about
Whānau.
5 minutes to go, a couple of sets each. They'll
Tigers with one man down. Somebody got sin-binned early on in the set as they bring it over the 50-metre mark now. And attacking.
You shouldn't have too much longer to go the old Sinbin. So you probably get 4 minutes on the park before full time.
And that'll be a welcome back too as they try and at least get a penalty in the set. He takes another grubber to the ground. Again, nothing contestable, JD.
Yeah, nothing contestable, and he looked like he's come straight from the surf at Raglan. Does the fullback there for Turangawaewae with the headgear on. And, he made it look easy, but there are a few hearts and a few heartbeats, and now it's All Blacks Tawhai just holding the ball. Hello? No. Play the ball. The Tiger boy's down. I think he's got a little bit of cramp. I hope someone tends to him. No, he's up and running. Yeah, so same play, Tony. You just ruck it in, get field position, kick down. Hey, another 2 in. He's going to go early.
He's going to go early.
He's going to go early.
Now. He's looking for the sideline again.
He's going for the 40-20.
Vaughan guilty of not reading that. He should have known that was going there.
Takes a
makes it back to the middle. Look, very, very slow to get to the ball. That's made it all the way to the try line. Yet they had that covered. A bit of fitness showing there.
The chase is good.
Yeah, the chase was excellent.
Here we go.
3 Tigers behind the ball while the rest of the team are still on the other side of halfway. These are telling signs for the Tigers right now as we head into the what we would call the championship rounds of this game.
This is where your life depends upon it, man. You just got to keep back.
Mm-hmm. It could be. No, nothing called there. And look, he's taking his time again.
Oh!
Then he drops the ball. Oh, Jack didn't see it. He's probably guilty of not giving away a penalty there too, Tigers.
They've got to go to the left hand.
Well, Tigers have to get something off the back of that run from here. That was a great run.
They've got to go to the left and get Horizon and that in the game.
Unfortunately.
Hello?
Oh, a bit of chatter coming in from somewhere, looks like it.
Might be the Sinbin coming back.
Sinbin's coming back on as time stops, and we allow the 13th man to resume his position on the field.
Here we go.
I take that back, Whānau. There could be
22-20 here to the home side, Turangawaewae. Bit of confusion here.
Yeah, a bit of confusion. I think even the ref was a little bit confused there.
Himself.
Yeah, I think so. And they confused the whole, both sides.
Yeah,
right there.
Came back on.
So he's back on the winger, and a little bit of a costly 10-minute spell that, boys.
Yes, and they want to test this right side.
Never write the Tigers off, Pātara.
Never.
Never write the Tigers off. Here they come. I'm looking at Namu Puru out here on the right-hand side. You hit a couple to the post, and
the energy just needs to lift up a little bit more from the Tiger boys. That was a great kick and a great run from Turangawaewae, and you had about 10 fellas behind the ball.
A little bit of difference.
Yeah, there was 12 on there, only 12, but there's 10 of them behind the ball. And the energy that Eric brought into
second tackle going down the short side. Namu Puru, he went from centre right over here to running the ball up. He's doing his bit. Second tackle, they're coming towards the post. 20 out, 3. It's the 4 Wallace are hitting the ball up. Met with a good tackle. So that's 3. You want to give out a penalty way here because it'd be 2 points on offer. They're coming to the left. Young Suti. He's been a star, young Suti. But he's pulled 4.
Just short of the line there.
5 metres short of the line. 4th tackle. They're coming right. Well, that wasn't the best of pass to Simon, but he gets it on about the 3rd bounce. Get a runner on him. Get a runner on him. Yeah. No. 5th and final. This is a big play. Coming to the short side. Curtis Kenny. Is he going to kick to the end goal? He does. He does at goal line dropout.
Goal line dropout. Putting some pressure.
With the wind behind him, you'll be looking to time here, boys.
Yeah, well, he seems to be going to the ground a lot. Our kicker there.
What a contested, eh? Yeah, so, but a good set. Nothing less would you expect from the Tigers and the Dave McMeekin coach side. They're pretty well drilled. And, with that experience chucked in there as well. So.
But, you come into semi-finals, another level, could be a bit of fatigue, a bit of fitness.
This has got to go. This has got to go.
This has got to go. Could be your last time.
Oh, he lets it bounce. Luckily, the number 5, our winger from Hamilton Tigers, yes, did well to get that ball.
It's actually who you want the ball's hands in. You wanted him in Horizon, but I don't see Horizon. Oh, yes, I see Horizon. You want the ball in his hands right now because he could punch the hole and bust the line. So that's the second tackle that comes to Albert now. Horizon step comes forward, straightens up. He's a big boy. That's 3. I'm looking for Namu Puru. He's working around the back there.
You're looking to
Coming
set
back
up
to
on
the
that
right,
left-hand
dummy,
edge.
the hooker comes right. Out to the
Spin the
15.
ball, they spin the ball, but he holds on to it. Good idea, I think.
Yeah, that's the
Didn't want to
fourth
push it.
tackle. They're going to go, what,
He
another
goes to
kick?
the ground again.
Another kick. That wasn't the last, that was only the fourth. A little bit
Oh.
inexperience here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Experience. What
Yeah.
I would have did was
Wasn't
probably
listening to his
Yeah,
outside
would have sucked
backs.
another one up, eh?
put it up in the air.
Yeah, but it was only the fourth. You know, you had 2 plays.
Okay, one more out and,
Yeah.
and hit that centre and then up in the air.
Sounds like that's the time, family.
There goes the bill, there goes the tackle, and it's
Turangawaewae.
Turangawaewae.
Ka pai. Ana te iwi, a kua tai tātou ki te pito whakaumatunga o tēnei whiringa whāiti e wanganui ngā kapa e rua nei, ngā taika me Turangawaewae. Ko Turangawaewae tēnā i eke panuku, i eke tangaroa i tēnei whakataitai o tātou me te tauranga rua, te kaumā rua, ki te rua te kau, ki te haukainga ara a Turangawaewae. Ana ka eke whakamua rātou ki te te hikemu, te wiki e tū mai nei. Ana ko Tigers tēnā e mate rātou ki te haere ki whainga roa, kai ai, hui tahi ai, me te whakaaro mo te tau e heke mai nā.
Yeah, exactly, and I thought probably just a little bit more energy. You identified it well, just a bit more energy in the second 40 from the Turangawaewae side, and I'm not quite sure, and I'm not being too critical of the Tigers coaching staff, but their strength in the first half was their left-hand side edge, and it was all over the opposites, and they didn't go enough there in the second stanza. For you, Willie?
No, great game. Great game from both teams. Yeah, they're probably the last 10 for our Hamilton City Tigers could have done with a little bit more intensity. Not taking anything away from Turangawaewae. You saw that they wanted it a little bit more in the later stages of that game. And their players were doing the right things at the right time. And unfortunately, e tikata pātara kōrero, ka huitahi ai tātou ki whaingaro kai ai. Ki kāwhia rānei, nā reira Clayton, whakarite koe i tō Pākatio. Hara mai ana ngā te tira taika, te tāhai o Kūtai, o Ika, o Pāwakana rānei, ko John Pouwhare. E mihi ana ki te tira Turangawaewae. Kāre kore, I eke panuku, I eke tangaroa. Commiserations to my whānau, my Hamilton City Tigers whānau. Wishing Turangawaewae the best for the rest of the seasons. By the sounds of it, JD and Pātara and Raz, that they'll be facing
College Old Boys, was it? 26-16, Tani Wharau.
Was the result.
Yeah, Tani Wharau, so it could be Tani Wharau win.
Tani Wharau will go straight to the finals for the reserve grade Turangawaewae playing
College Old Boys.
College Old Boys next week.
Who would think
Come on,
game
if we-
hold?
Sorry?
Who would they play that game?
Right here. Yeah, right here. And for you, your summary of the game, and well done, Tani. Mate, we're going to have to call you the fridge. Because you just chilled, man. You're the freezer. You're just the fridge coach. You're calm and collective.
In the fridge.
Yeah. Yeah. For you, your summary of the game?
Yeah, like young fellas definitely hit the better legs, the back half of the half, and our right side. In the last 5-10 minutes, they come right. I saw Nami take a tints down that side there, and lucky they with that tackle.
No, tautoko ana ngā mihi ki te kapa o Tigers, ko Ronei rātou e whakanui ana, e whakarangatira ana I tēnei whakataitai. Ahakoa ngā kōrero paki pute I a tātou. Ka aro haki ngā kaitākaroa, mōhio pai au ki tēnei āhuatanga o te hinganga ki te te kapa ano I ngā whiringa whāiti. Ka aro e kore, ko taka aroto I etehi o ngā kaitākaro rā, engari he tau anō kei te haere. Ana ka aro e kore ka hoki ora mai rātou. Ana I tēnei wā, ka huri atu tātou ki te tahara o te pāka ki a Pāni, whare kura, e kōrero tahi ana ki te kāpene o ngā Tigers, ara ko Simon Beale. Nō reira e te iwi, ka tahuri atu tātou ki aia, ko tata nei, te ahua nei, ki te kimi rātou e tetehi wāhi pai ki te kōrero, ana ka whakawhiti atu tātou ki aia I nāia nei.
Kia ora te whānau. Just here with the captain of the Tigers team, Simon Beale. Pretty tough game out there today. A lot of calls went against you fellas towards the last 10 minutes, but big, massive effort from the brothers, no doubt. So your thoughts on the game, pal?
Yeah, it's semi-final football and playing Turangawaewae who know how to play finals, and we're here on their home ground, Peterson Park. So we always knew it was going to be tough, you know, and kind of it was a grind, you know, it was backwards and forwards, and you know, they were lucky enough to come out on top.
It was really good to see some of the old boys, you know, yourself, the legend yourself, Kelsey in the back there, Namu and all the boys. How's it good still playing football with the boys and then having some young fellas come through as well?
Yeah, we just don't know how to give up, really. We should have hung the boots up a long time ago. But we love being out there, and it's awesome to see the young fellas. What knowledge we do have, we're able to pass on to them. And it's a good mix, you know, and we're enjoying our football. So, yeah, not the result that we wanted today, but still a good season.
Thank you very much for your efforts, pal. Awesome mahi. Really good to see you out there, bro. Thank you very much. Cheers, bro.
Ano rere tiwi kuia a Simon Peel, te kāpene o te kapa a Tigers, ai tēne ki o ngā rangi, nā koroa nei ia e pakanga nei tēnei pakanga pai ki te kite i tana wairua, me tana mauri, I roto I tēnā o ngā kapa I te rangi nei. Me pewhia kore ai e mihi anō hoki aku kai a papaho, a tāne, ia William anō hoki I hono mai ki tēnei papahoatanga ki te taha I a māua ko JD. Hewa e tiwi, koutou e mātakitaki ana mai te ao, tēnā hono mai ki tā tātou whārangi pukumata me te tuku mai e te hipātuhi ne. If you're tuning in to our live stream broadcast, can you please throw up in the comment section where you're watching us, and of course hashtag that with Tainui Live and who you're supporting as well. Alright, kia whakawhiti atu tātou ki a Bāni Wharekuru anō, ke te taha o te hunga kai tākaro na mai a Turangawaewae, kia whakawhiti atu tātou a Iaia tonu nei.
Kia ora pātara, nā mihi kia koutou ngā kai whakawā. Hey, we're here whānau with All Blacks Tawha, captain for today. What an amazing game, bro. What a way to do it at home. You've done this many times in the junior grades as well. So how's it feel like to be leading the Turangawaewae reserves in a pretty awesome game today?
Awesome, mate. Always awesome playing for the colours and for Uncle Mark. Always love playing for them. Main effort from the Bros today, straight up. I think for our last games we didn't have much energy, you know. And today we stuck through it the whole game. So especially in our D, fucking mean from the brothers. But awesome game.
Yeah, that was real mean, eh? That was real mean. That wasn't as real at all fun, they say. So you know, you fellas go on to the finals from here. Any big messages out to the whānau? Unfortunately, not many of them, and even the Tiger whānau couldn't be here today, so they're watching live stream. Any positive messages you have for Tiger whānaus?
Just be proud of how they played mean, strong as running, you know, and boys had to step up to get this one, so big effort to the boys from Tigers.
Well done. Thank you very much, All Blacks. Congratulations. Well done, representing the colours and the brothers. And all the way back to you, fellas. Kia ora whanau.
Okay, we're going in 5, boys. Kapa e te iwi, nā kuia Bāni Wharekura me te te hunga kai kōrero mō Turangawaewae e ke whakamua ana ki te kēmu hei tēnei wikene. Hewa e te iwi, he kēmu anō kei te haere a ko tata nei, ai wainganui I te kapa tuatahi me te kapa tuarua o te whakataitai matua o tēnei o ngā whakataitai riki o waikatorua mano rua te kau. E tikana kia mihia kōruatahi a tāne, rāwa ko William, tēnā rawa atu kōrua I tai mai ki tēnei papahotanga o tātai.
Tēnā koe Pats. Ngā mihi ki te whānau o Tigers. We get another chance, so yeah, happy with that.
Awesome.
E mihi ana hoki ki te tira ki te whānau o Turangawaewae nei ka mihi ake anō e whakaaro ana, e rere ana ngā whakaaro ki tō tātou nana afu. Maranga mai nana.
Tika.
Me te tikuna o te aroha ki aia, ki te whānau katoa, tō reira koutou o Turangawaewae nei ka mihi ake. A tērā tau. Ka hoki mai te raw.
Ka ore kore, my brother. Ka ore kore.
Hey, it's an old cliche, but a good one, whānau. On the day, Rugby League was the winner, because there wasn't one penalty there for any misconduct or kino wairu or anything like that. The game was played with two teams, two going at it with each other, and you know, and there's one winner. Congratulations to Turangawaewae, commiserations to Hamilton City Tigers. But I thought the game was played in good spirit, like finals should be. Probably a game of two halves. I know it's another old cliche, but I thought at halftime City Tigers were dominant on top, especially their left-hand edge. Then the kicking game of TJ Simon in the second half for Turangawaewae blew them home, and I think enjoying that field position. And then probably, if I was to be critical, I thought Hamilton City Tigers lacked a little bit of enthusiasm to go to what worked for them in the first half. And what worked for them in the first half was their left-hand edge. And I just think that was the strike weapon. Eric Toulu, Horizon Albert, I thought they were the trump cards in the deck. And unfortunately, the ball never didn't get in their hands until late in the game, the last 10 minutes. And it made it pretty difficult. But credit where credit's due to Mark Weimer and his team, Jackie PR and the referees, Dave McMeekin also, the Tigers coach. It's been a hell of a ride, but fellas, we're going to have a new reserve grade champion this year because with the demise of Tigers, and that's got to be exciting. Last score we heard, Whanau, was Tanewharo 26, College Old Boys 16. So if it's staying in that way, but our game, you never know, never assume, but it could have stayed that way, and Tanewharo will take the direct route. And I think I rest to be confirmed or to be, just to make sure that we'll be here next week. And I think it's looking in the reserve grade, depending on what happens in the Premier grade boys. But it looks like it might be a College Old Boys, Turangawaewae, sudden death semi-final next week here at Patterson.
Ka pai. All right, whānau, one more game to go. We'll be joined by our commentary team, both Whare Kura, who joins myself and JD for the Premier game, coming up very shortly. Mautunu mai e tiwi, kaua haere tawhiti, ka hoki mai tātou, a ko tatanei.
Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko ārai pānga. Ārai pānga means mouthguard. Ārai pānga, mouthguard. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko kai mā takitaki. Kai mā takitaki means spectator. Kai mā takitaki, spectator. Kai mā takitaki. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko kakari. Kakari means scrum. Kakari, scrum. Okay, whānau, here's a little phrase for our supporters. Kaua e pāhi, whana. Don't pass it, kick it. Kaua e pāhi, whana. Don't pass it, kick it. Alright, whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko maka hohipera. Maka hohipera means hospital pass. Maka hohipera, hospital pass. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko maka whakamua. Maka whakamua means forward pass. Maka whakamua, forward pass. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko maka. Maka means pass. Maka, pass. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko paitaha. Paitaha means sideline. Paitaha, sideline. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko pai few. Pai few means sin bin. Pai few, sin bin. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko piro few. Piro few means penalty try. Piro few, penalty try. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko piro. Piro means try. Piro, try. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko rutu. Rutu means tackle. Rutu, tackle. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko taka whakamua. Taka whakamua means knock on. Taka whakamua, knock on. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu portal for you. Ko te kupu, ko tūhapa. Tūhapa means offside. Tūhapa, offside. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko wā whara. Wā whara means injury time. Wā whara, injury time. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko wainganui pū. Wainganui pū means halfway. Wainganui pū, halfway. Wainganui pū. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko whanataka. Whanataka means dropkick. Whanataka, dropkick. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko whana whakau. Whana whakau means conversion. Whana whakau, conversion. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko whana whiu. Whana whiu means penalty kick. Whana whiu, penalty kick. Whana whiu. Alright whānau, here's another kupu futu pōro for you. Ko te kupu, ko kai wawao. Kai wawao means referee. Kai wawao, referee.